Yo, 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 Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to Rooted in Music TV, where everything that we talk about, everything that we discuss is rooted in music. I got another bomb episode for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Also, if you would like to support your independent artist, Cash App, $ Michael US. Give me that money. Give me that money. Music lovers. R. Kelly's daughter revealed a shocking secret about an incident that happened between her and her father, R. Kelly, when she was an itty bitty baby. Well, when she was small. He said he did something that was very, very, very inappropriate. She said she couldn't believe it. Let's go into this thing right here. No time to waste. Ooh, this man's crazy.
Work teased on social media that Joanne will reveal a, quote, heartbreaking secret from her past, with the 26-year-old noting in the clip how she can now pinpoint a pivotal moment.
He was my everything.
Uh-oh.
For a long time, I didn't even want to believe that it happened. I didn't know that even if he was a bad person, that he would do something to me.
We do.
I really feel like that 1 millisecond completely just changed my whole life.
In 2022, Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison after being found guilty on all charges in his racketeering and sex trafficking case.
So I'm trying to figure out, let's see if I can get a picture. I'm trying to figure out what the hell did the nigga do? Because you can't just come out there and just say your daddy did something. I mean, I ain't trying to hear all the details. I'm just trying to say, how do you blame your daddy? Is this a better picture? How do you just blame your daddy? Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this Rooted in Music TV commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass is here. Now, I think she marketed this way because do y'all believe R. Kelly touched up on his baby girl? I wouldn't put it past none because this nigga is creepy, talented, but the nigga is creepy. She's alluding to, now she started crying. Usually when people say she said she never would have thought he would have did it to her for that millisecond, and she started crying. And what y'all think happened behind them doors? What y'all think happened in her bedroom when she was a itty bitty baby, when she was a little girl? Because these people in Hollywood are being exposed. These people in Hollywood have been thrown under the bus, and it's written in the Bible, those that were first would be last, those that are last will be first. The stars are falling. The stars are falling. The Hollywood stars, the music stars. All the stars are falling. Me personally, I believe, like I said, I wouldn't put it past. It just blows my mind how she just put it out there. Now we got to see what she's talking about. And she did it so we can go check out her documentary. Let's like everybody say, why are you doing it now? Why are you doing it now? Why you wait till your daddy locked up? Maybe she feels safe now that her daddy's locked up, and maybe he got some goons that will send some people out on his own daughter if she speaks about the unspeakable evils that were committed while she was growing up. A lot of these people in Hollywood, they pick the most talented. Hollywood look like nothing but talented freaks. Talented freaks and dope addicts. Probably all three. Either talented and a dope addict, or talented and a freak, or all three of the above. There's something deeply wrong with the people in Hollywood and the music industry, and it's just getting crazier and crazier. She said she never would have thought he would have did it to her. Now we all know this man is involved with children because he said it himself. He said that I am the Pied Piper. Y'all don't believe me? Hold on. This nigga said he's the Pied Piper, and we're gonna see what is the Pied Piper. Out of all, this is the Pied Piper. Out of all of the masculine figures we have out there, Bane, Batman, Joker, any one of the Avengers, Iron Man. I'm Iron Man, but I put that iron on you. They call me Iron Man. From Thanos to Hulk, call me the Hulk, girl. For all the masculine figures and superheroes and just Bruce Wayne's, and out of all the figures he wanted to emulate, he said he's going to be the Pied Piper. Now, the story of the Pied Piper, if you guys don't believe me, the Pied Piper of Hamelin's story with moral for kids, that's moral. This is the Pied Piper. Now, the original story was to bring all the rats out the city. So what does this have to do with music? First off, R. Kelly is talented in music, right? So one version of the story, he bringing all the rats out, has been told and retold over generations, but the popular version has remained the same. Some see him as a beacon of hope, while some see him as a deceitful person. Read the full story of the Pied Piper. Let's see the original story. He goes down to the town of Hamelin. It started in the churches in the 1300s. Although this church was destroyed in the 1600s, several versions of the story still survive. The phrase Pied Piper has become a famous metaphor for someone who attracts a following through false promises. And R. Kelly said he's a Pied Piper. However, there are many contradicting theories. Some say that the Pied Piper symbolized hope for the townspeople of Hamelin as he drove away the rats, saving them from a possible epidemic. I can go with that. But there's another story. The Pied Piper of Hamelin, story for children. Now, this is the Pied Piper that assimilates with R. Kelly. A long time ago, there was a town called Hamelin. The people of Hamelin had a massive problem of rat infestation. They tried everything to get rid of the rats, but nothing seemed to work. There were rats of every shape and size. Even the cats couldn't do anything. The chief of the town called a meeting and said, anyone can get rid of these rats will be rewarded with 10 sacks of gold. One day, a stranger from a faraway land arrived in Hamelin. He was dressed in colorful clothes, wore a feather in his hat, and carried a pipe. The piper said, I will get rid of the rats for you. The man then started playing an odd but wonderful tune on his pipe. The rats in the town heard his music and started getting attracted to him. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Where's the one with the kids? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay, took the rats into the river. The rats drowned one by one. However, now that their problem was solved, the townspeople no longer wanted to pay him the money. This made now this is a blended story. He was sent there to get rid of the rats. He got rid of the rats, and then the townspeople did not want to pay the Pied Piper. And so the Pied Piper got angry, and he decided to punish the town. Y'all watch this, y'all. This is who R. Kelly say he is. Even if it's about rats, what does this have to do with a grown black man in R&B music? The Pied Piper began playing his pipe once again. This time, all the children of the town began running towards him. Every girl and boy started running towards his pipe's music. The piper took them all to a cave outside the town and closed the cave entrance with a huge rock. Only 2 children were left behind and had an injured leg, and the other was deaf. The 2 children quickly went and told the townspeople what had happened. Look, all the children are gone. They all followed the Pied Piper and left the town. We saw him take the children to a cave outside the town. Why would R. Kelly associate with a man who plays music to lure children out of their homes into a cave, and then he locked the cave up. This is who R. Kelly wants to be like. Here's an illustration right here. What are you doing with the children? Finally, the townspeople was terrified and ashamed of what had happened. They went to the cave and begged the Pied Piper for his forgiveness. Please return our children to their homes. We will give you 20 sacks of gold as promised. Finally, the Pied Piper let the children go. The people of Hamelin learned never to be ungrateful and greedy. The Pied Piper disappeared, never to be seen again. All right, it did, but there's another version. This is R. Kelly's, I guess, who he wants to be. Hold on. Children never to be seen again. Let me see. And look at this picture. Is the Pied Piper death personified? What's up with all these kids around them playing music to lure children? If the children's disappearance was not an act of revenge, then what was the cause for Pied Piper's action? There has been numerous theories trying to explain what happened to the children of Hamelin. For instance, one theory suggests that the children died of some natural causes. So this is what I was talking about. The children were never to be seen again. The records show no rest. So the story from the town of Hamelin itself, it is depicted in a stained glass window created for the church of Hamelin, which dates to around 1300 AD. Although it was destroyed in 1660, several written accounts have been survived. The oldest comes from the Lunesburg manuscript, 1440. Okay, in the year of 1284, on the day of St. John and Paul on June 26, by a piper clothed in many kinds of colors, 130 children born in Hamelin were seduced and lost at the place of execution near the Koppen. A 1384 entry in Hamelin's town records also grimly states, it is 100 years since our children led. Now, this is the real story. Now, this is the story. The first story had a happy ending. This is who the man that R. Kelly prides himself to be, the Pied Piper. We haven't seen our children. What did he do all them damn children? The supposed street where the children were last seen in today called, I went to a public school, y'all forgive me, Bongo La Centrasi, street without drums, as no one is allowed to play music or dance there. Incidentally, it is said that the rats were absent from earlier accounts and only added to the story around the middle of the 16th century. The rat story was a lie. Moreover, the stained glass window and other primary written sources do not speak of the plague of rats. What actually happened in Hamelin? If the children's disappearance was not an act of revenge, then what was it that caused the Pied Piper's actions? There have been numerous. Read that. Let's see. For instance, one theory said the children died of natural causes and that the Pied Piper was actually a personification of death. By associating the rats with the Black Death, it has been suggested that the children were victims of that plague. Yet the Black Death was most severe in Europe between 1348 and 1350, more than half a century after the event in Hamelin. They were missing long ago. So this is the man that R. Kelly is talking about being. Maybe I'm the one that's crazy. But y'all flood my comment. What do y'all think about this? Woo! music lovers, we are in for a ride. 250 capital G, Rooted in Music TV. I'm gone.